Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am coming back at you with another City of Heroes video. Now, it's been a long time since I've uploaded a City of Heroes video. I've recently, within the last couple of months, been sporadically jumping in here and there playing City Heroes. It's probably my all-time favorite MMO. I've played it off and on for since 2011, or no, wait, since 2004 through 2011. No, when did I start playing this? 2004? It was before 2004. Yeah, I was playing this probably in 2001. I could have swore, because that's when I had my game store, the War Room. I had that from 95 to 2001, and I was playing City Heroes right as I was processing the sale to my store. I know for a fact. It might have been 2002, but I think it was 2001. And then I would play it for a while, then I would stop playing, and then I would play it for a while, and I would stop playing. I played City Heroes, and then I would go to another MMO like Lord of the Rings, or I would play Champions, or Conan, or whatever I would play. I always found myself going back to City of Heroes. I was even playing back when there was a subscription fee that you had to pay to play. And I really enjoyed City of Heroes. Now, City of Heroes has two halves. It's got the City of Villains, and it has actually a third half, which is the Praetorian content, which is like the alternate Earth kind of thing. I even have some HeroClick models that are from City of Heroes, if you can believe that. There's the Statesman. I've got him as a HeroClick. I have I'm looking for somebody else that I have a HeroClick of. I don't have any. I don't even know who half of these people are. I think that's Psyche. Her name's Psyche, I think. I don't think I have her as a HeroClick. But there was others. There's villains like Mako and Recluse, and I had Proton, I can't remember all their names. But I got an email from Homecoming. Okay, see, Homecoming, you can see it right here. Homecoming is one of the many third-party companies that acquired the City of Heroes code, and they started creating their own servers. And in this case, you see Excelsior, Indomitable, all the way down to Everlasting. I luckily got linked in with Homecoming because I think it's one of the best servers. They actually have, from my understanding, they have some of the writers that originally worked with the City Heroes team when it was part of Cryptic and NCSoft. But now, over the last 3 years or so, I've been playing off and on, not really putting too much effort into it because I don't want to be associated with necessarily a game that isn't actually approved or official or could be taken down at any minute. I always had that in the back of my mind. There was an early time where people that were streaming or were recording videos and uploading them like I'm doing now were being targeted. But now I got an email from the homecoming team, telling, this was on the 4th, telling me that NCSoft has agreed to a license with the homecoming team, saying that they can now officially host City Heroes. And what that also means is people can live stream or record videos and upload them with no problem, right? So that's one thing I'm coming on here. I'm coming on here to let you know the terms of service have changed and that they are now official. Basically, cut that out. That basically NCSoft has given them the green light to go ahead and host this server. Now, it's free to play if you're interested. Free to play. Plus, the way they're funding their game is through donations. If you want to donate to the homecoming team, they've got a location that you can donate. They open up the donations at the start of the month, and it only lasts until they have their bills paid. Once they have their bills paid, they cut off donations. That's what I've experienced, because you can get on there late in the month and try to donate and you won't be allowed to, but that might have changed. That was like 3 years ago. But that's how they open it up at the beginning, and then they let the donations flow in, and once they hit a certain target number, they stop it. I think that's commendable. I think that's kind of like one of the reasons why I like this team. I don't know, it just talks to their character. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to make a new character to commemorate this. What's the word I'm looking for? To commemorate this newfound excitement in my eyes. Okay, so there's really only 2 servers to consider. It's Excelsior and Everlasting. Reunion is supposed to be a European server because it's hosted in Germany, so to reduce your ping and stuff like that. But there's just not enough, from what I heard, because I live in the U.S., from what I understand is that there's just not enough people on Reunion to make it worth your while. You might as well jump on Excelsior or Everlasting, because even though the ping might be a little higher for you guys out in Germany, it's not considerable, okay? It's not enough to concern yourself. But you could test it, because you can have characters on all servers. It's no problem. There's no limit. Well, there is a limit, but it's super high. Okay, so I don't even know anything about Indomitable or Torchbearer. When I first came over to Homecoming, I made a character on Torchbearer, and I might still have a character there, and it probably says he's been sitting there for... I'm gonna click it just to see. Yep, look at that. I've got some characters on Torchbearer, and you can see I've been offline for 1,700 days. How long is that? My calculator. $1,700 divided by 365. That's 4.5 years. Okay, so I started 4.5 years ago on Torchbearer. But again, it was hard to find, and you notice it immediately puts you at the top of the list. It was hard to find players or not teams. I mean, you could do everything solo that you wanted to do. Like you saw, I made it up to 13th level before I realized I was on the wrong server. So I switched. Now, my understanding is Everlasting. No, I'm sorry. Let's talk about Excelsior. Excelsior has about 1,000 players on at any given time. That, or at peak times, I should say. That is a good amount of people, right? You got 1,000 players. That means you probably should be able to find a team or two. There's a bunch of super groups out there. And then Everlasting has about 650, which is still a really good amount of people. There's a plus side and a downside to go to Everlasting. And it all revolves around RP. If you really like to role play your characters or hang out with players that like to, talk about the coffee they're drinking, or, when they go into a mission, they like to talk about every little thing, and, a mission that normally would take about 5 minutes to complete would take about 30 minutes with a Everlasting team. Which right there, if you're a big role player and you like that kind of thing, that's a big plus, right? Because people are willing to engage you in character conversation. Now, Excelsior has a huge amount of players, and some of them don't care about role playing, right? Some of them don't care about all they care about is grinding their characters, and you'll see them use the AE, which is kind of like a homemade missions area, which is kind of fun sometimes because you'll go on missions that is fourth party, if you want to call it that, players created missions. So those are kind of cool sometimes, but they're never balanced, and a lot of times they will give you rewards that you shouldn't be getting. You'll get way too much experience because the missions will have like just mob after mob after mob after mob, just so you could go through and just slaughter and get tons of experience. You'll see a lot of that on Excelsior. Now my question is, guys, what are we gonna make? Are we gonna do an Excelsior knowing we get those 1,000 players, or are we gonna pick Everlasting where we have 650 players? Now I've got high level characters on both of these servers, but I'm pretty much gonna box them, right? And I'm gonna really focus on my new character, right? We're gonna make a new guy. It's gonna be him. He's gonna rock and roll. Now, who do I want to do that with? I think I want to do Everlasting. I think I want to play with people that not always role play, but if I wanted to get involved with some role playing, I could, right? You could do it on Excelsior. It's just harder. And I avoid those grinders because I hate players that all they care about is leveling up, right? I want players to enjoy the story as well as just play and have fun, right? So I'm going to pick Everlasting. Okay, so you can see that I've played quite a bit with this. What we're going to do is we're going to create a character. Remember, like I said, I'm going to box these guys. Now, he's a sentinel. He's a street just. Okay, those are the characters that I like playing. I really do. These guys have been offline for almost 2 months. So that kind of tells you something. Okay, you might not be able to see everything on the screen, but that's okay. Let's go to create a character. Now I can choose from City Heroes or going rogue, which is making a villain. I'm not the kind of person that likes to make villains. I never have been. So we're going to stay with City Heroes. And it's going to... right here you can see its origin. Well, maybe you can't see that. Okay. So you can see that the origin, and this is like, what kind of origin did your character have? I'm going to say I'm science. I could be like technology. I would think would be like power suits and stuff like that. Natural would mean you're just born that way. And then magic, okay, of course. Mutation means, yeah, genetic manipulation. Okay, science. The story behind my character is that he was in the service, right, in the army, and the army experimented on him a lot like Captain America. You could kind of think of it like that. But it was, they experimented on a whole squad of people. Each person started to develop different skills. Now, the serum that they used on my character was drawn from known heroes like statesmen and marksman and psyche and all these other heroes. They drew blood from them, created the serum, injected it into these soldiers, which I was one of. See, I'm already got my backstory. And by every one of my squad, right? Every one of us started to develop a power. Like one guy was super strong, one guy could fly, one guy could was a really good martial artist. His reflexes, you know, like Spider-Man or whatever, became really enhanced. But the problem with mine, not a problem per se, I started to develop all powers, right? So none of them were really good, but I had, you know, strength and I could fly and I could shoot beams out of my hands, and you know, I was psychic, and I, you know, basically. And what was funny is majority of my team started calling me Mr. Everything because I had all these powers. And so I'm going to try for a Mr. Everything, but I don't think it'll work because I'm on another server with that name. Oh, it says it's good. Wow. Okay, science. Next. Now I've got a playstyle with Mr. Everything. He's going to be ranged damaged. Damaged? No, range damage. Because he's going to be my main guy is going to be a blaster style, you know, shooting energy out of his whatchamacallits. Now the archetype. Now these are all ranged, and it goes down even further. Now I could be a Warshade or a Peacebringer. Arachnos, these are aliens. I'm not an alien, right? These are villainous. They come from the recluse area. Now, Defender is more of a healer style. He buffs his team. That's not me. Now, Corruptor seems very villainous. I'm not going to do that. Now, the choice that I've got really is Blaster or Sentinel. If I click it, there we go. You get some numbers here that you can kind of judge your character by. Survivability. Melee damage is 8. Okay, I didn't know I had like really high melee damage. Crowd control, not so much. Now support and pets, very low. Okay, but these are the 3 I'm really working with. 4, 8, and 10. If I was a sentinel, oh, look at that. You survive a lot better. Your melee damage is not that much, and your range damage is really not that much. It's just that they trade in, and then these are all 2s. It looks like... It looks like a sentinel is more balanced, but I don't care about this stuff down here. Even though the crowd control is better, that's low survivability. Okay, so the blaster is telling me I'm not, well, this is telling me I got to kill them before they damage me, right? I've got to take them out. It's an offensive juggernaut. The hero can deal a ton of damage from distance, but the blaster may be careful because he's somewhat fragile compared to other heroes. The blaster can't stand toe-to-toe with most opponents at melee. His best defense is a great offense. But the sentinel, okay, it goes to 7, which means he's not doing as much damage, but it looks like he can take a hit a little bit more. Powerful mid-range combatant with moderate protective powers and protection against control powers. Sturdier than a blaster, it also uses superior perception to quickly identify threats and expose their vulnerabilities. Okay, so I might have powers that help out my team. I'm having a hard time deciding. If I want to be a blaster, do I want to go all in blaster? 4, 8, 10. That's much lower than 4, 8, 10 because I'm looking 4, 8 less than 1, 10 less than 3. So I'm down by 4 points. And I'm down by 2 points in crowd control. So they're putting a lot of emphasis on the survivability. I'm struggling. Okay, let's pause the video until I make a decision. Okay, I'm back. I've decided I'm going to go with Sentinel. And the reason why, what was going through my mind was I plan to be in teams 99% of the time. I prefer playing as a teammate and not as a solo player. I actually prefer to be in groups as we go in these missions and stuff like that. So the blaster would be better for that because I don't really have to worry about survivability. I can hang out in the back and I can use my ranged weapons to really blast people. But that's not always the case. See, here's the catcher. Sometimes you got to go on missions by yourself, or sometimes you log in and you want to do a mission and nobody's available to play, or, you know, like you might log in at 2 a.m. or something like that. So I've decided I'm going to play a Sentinel, mainly because I need the self-preservation, and I don't plan to do very much melee, if at all. So a 7 ranged versus a 10 ranged, I think will be okay. Mostly, like, if I'm in a team, that 7 is just going to help. And if I'm solo, that 7 is going to help. So we're moving on. Okay, what is my power set? I pretty much have already decided that I'm going to go with Energy Blast. But let's see if there's some other ones in here that I think might be cool. Radiation Blast. What do these powers do? Reduce the target's defense. While in a storm cell, targets experience additional smashing damage over time. That's interesting. Psychic Blast. Oh. Fire might be good. A quick attack that throws flares at a target. Okay. No. Could go pistols or a beam rifle, but I found those to be not very good. We're going to go Energy Blast. Now, what's my first power? It's going to be Power Bolt. It's going to be the easy peasy, lemon squeezy kind of power. I'm not going to... It's going to have the fastest recharge. Okay, now I get a secondary power set. And I could do something like Bio Armor or something like that to give me... to help out my armors, you know, my regen, super willpower. You aren't invulnerable. Okay, this is the last one. You aren't invulnerable. Don't bounce off you. If you cut, you bleed. You are, however, tough, grizzled, and strong-willed. Takes more than a little cut to get you down. It has a good balance of healing, damage resistance, and defenses. While you have no real vulnerabilities, you can't quite deal alpha strikes as well as some other protective powers. Okay, your super reflex is an accurate sense of light to react deftly and avoid damage. Simply allows you to avoid the attack. Okay. Regenerate more quickly. Regenerate offers almost no actual damage resistance, but your hit point regeneration can become so incredibly fast that your wounds heal almost instantly. Those who possess this power set have little downtime. Okay. Resist damage, or resist physical damage, superior. I think I like some of these at the bottom. Regeneration sounds good because I'm a glass cannon, right? But having a strong willpower is kind of good. Because it's got a balance of healing, damage, and resistance and defense. I'm going willpower. I'm going to have a high pain tolerance. There we go. Be a little taller than normal. Have a bigger physique, not too big, obviously. Wide shoulders, strong chest, thin waist. Normal legs. All right, that looks good. Now, I know a lot of you wanted to see me go through this and pick and choose and all that, but I already have some costumes that I just want to load. So there we go. I've already decided that's my look. I'm not sure about the glowing eyes though. Auras, sparkles. I'm going to turn that to none. Okay, I don't have a path aura. That means as I run, I leave stuff behind. And that star, I think, will be just fine. Oh, wait, we got to change something. I don't want that belt. Don't want a tail. Where's my belt? I thought that was lower body. Nope, belt is upper body. Okay. I want to have a sash. What is it called? Is it called a... Oh, not a... Whoa, look at that. I know what it's called. It's called Keldon something. Keldon. Yep, that's what I wanted. I wanted a Keldon sash, and I want it to be not too bright. Okay. Oh, that's cool. No, none of that stuff looks good. That puts stars on my shoulders. But whatever happened to that? Isn't that a symbol or something? Tights? Chest detail, here we go. Gonna be a star, but I'm just trying to figure out which star. No, not that one. No, and I can change the colors to make it blend better. Wonder if I take that chest detail, can I get, oh, make it blue. Look at that. There we go. I like it. Mr. Everything 2. Wait. Try that. There we go. Yep, that's what we're going with next. I don't care. Well, maybe I do. My power sets. Do I like the white? There we go. The white and blue. Do I want it to be bright energy? I do. Ooh, and I like that color just automatically. I don't know about that green though. Green actually looked pretty good. Red. Power of pink. Okay, let's get a little bit away from the orange. Ah, there we go. I like that. Match colors across all powers. There it is. So now they all should have that. Okay, perfect. We're not going to need to save that. Let's go to next. Okay. I'm not the Mr. Everything. Okay. So we are Science, Sentinel, I have Health, Endurance, Security level. Basically, my level is 1. Not going to put a description or anything in there just yet. Now, do you guys think I should play the tutorial? I do want to play it because there's a way to get a power during the tutorial. Plus, if you've never played City Heroes, you might be excited to see the tutorial, so let's do it. Now I've got 3 tutorials that I have an option to play. Outbreak, if I fight 100 bandits or mobs or whatever they're called, I get a badge. Breakout, you're fighting, it's really a villain story. And Galaxy City, I think that was the new tutorial. They got rid of Outbreak and made it Galaxy City before the servers closed. I think you fight a bunch of aliens. We're going to do the old traditional Outbreak. Outbreak tutorial. Alright guys, so now there's something, welcome to Homecoming. Okay, this is something you get whenever you start, where the forms are and all that stuff. NCSoft license agreement, I just mentioned that at the beginning of the video. I'm going to adjust where my camera is, because I'm going to move some things around on the screen. Okay, so my chat window, I'm going to bring it down to there. My power window, I'm going to bring it over here. Menu all the way to the right. I think I want that in the middle. I'll put this over here. Okay, so we're going to do a plus and a plus. There should be a way. There we go. Bring that back. Okay. I'm gonna make a couple of these windows, and a lot of times I'll put one up here, which you don't need to worry about. And then I will go usually too deep there. Okay, now this is screen 1. That's not true. This is going to be screen 1. That's going to be screen 2. That's going to be screen 3. And that's going to be screen 9. Okay, I think I need a 4th screen, but not right away. So if I open that up, will it automatically be 4? Sweet. Okay. Okay, so there's my main power. This is a punch, which I probably will never use. This is my sprint power, which again, I probably will never use. This is my prestige power slide, which I'm going to put right there. There we go. That's pretty good. And here's chat. And what is this and why is it red? Vulnerability. Okay. Take a look at all my powers just to make sure I've got them. I don't know what this vulnerability is. Dragging vulnerability power. Okay, we'll see it. Trank dart, you never know, I might need it. Okay. Ranged. Res, I don't get it. Okay. Swift, hurdle, stamina, all that good stuff. Of course, I don't have any arcane ability, incarnate abilities. You got to be 50th level to start that. Combat attributes, if you care about your numbers, they're in there. I usually pull a map up and I use this little red button to separate it from the thingamajigger, and then I put it over on the right, and there we go. That's me. I don't know if all my commands are loaded, but I guess we'll go and we'll figure it out. If I click through these a little fast, then I'm sorry. But I played this tutorial probably about 50 times, so I know what it's all about. If you're not sure, go ahead and pause the video, read the screen, and then understand. Okay. We're going to the thingamajigger. I'm going to hit the power slide. Means they go a little bit faster, really. That's all it means. The Metacom. Right, okay. So there's an outbreak somewhere in this area. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Gotta talk to her. Pay to win. Not really pay to win, but tell me about your merchandise. Show me your wares. Okay, so I'm gonna pick some of this Okay, prestige enhancements. I only want one of these for my blast power. Okay, damage, recharge, chance for knockdown, damage, recharge, chance for lethal, mashing. Already does energy damage, I think. Let's go with chance for psionic damage. I think that sounds kind of cool. Now the reason why I grabbed that was so I can go to my enhancements and manage them. I have a power bolt here that looks like it could use an enhancement. Okay. None of these are defense. Okay. Prestige powers. Yeah, I want a prestige power. I want the Sands of Mu. I want the Nemesis staff. No, I don't. Black Wand. Dark Fairy. Power Drone. A buff to resistance and damage. Okay, it looks like all of these. That's defense and recovery. Defense is more like dodging. Resistance is being able to resist something that's actually hit you. Oh, a shield oscillator. Okay, Black Wand. Nemesis staff. Take that. Just for fun. Travel. I could pick a jump pack. Beast run. And get all the prestige sprints. Yeah, I don't know. Can't get the flying carpet. Okay, that's fine. Utility. Secondary mutation. I don't know what any of that. I don't know. Temporary powers. Attacks. Buffs. Okay, I could take a double XP booster. I'm going to take that. That's it. That's all I need. That's all I want. Okay. I know I just took a ton of stuff, right? Okay. Nemesis staff can go down there. Sands of Mu. Trank dart. I think I've already got a trank dart down there. Oscillator pit. Okay, we're summoning an oscillator pit. Look at that. Okay, I didn't realize it was that, but that's okay. Go talk to our man. Got introduced to Officer Parks. Haven't made an attack yet, huh? Look at these little police drones. There's my oscillator. Are you able to keep up? Boy, you're slow. Okay. Come on, oscillator. Got things to do. Professor. Great. Let's talk to Lieutenant McReady. Oh. So you're Mr. Everything and all that jazz. Yep. Got some papers you gotta clean up over here. Talk to Officer Parks. It's not even having us attack these guys. Those are like practice drones. Actually, they're Richter, but they're practice. Defeat 2 thugs. Okay. Hi guys. I'm here to defeat 2 thugs. Control click turns my power on to be automatic. And shift should be to target. Got to be in range, of course, for me to use my power. Come on, oscillator, let's go back. Okay, we got our bars up here. Now, you saw those 2 guys we just took out? For me to get the badge, here it is. VIP. Oh, okay, it's not VIP. A badge will open up, and it'll, or maybe it won't. I don't know, maybe they got rid of it. Yay. Defeat 4 thugs. Using an inspiration. Okay. I missed. That's 2. That's 4. Now if I look at badges. Okay, VIP. I could have swore there was a badge for killing 100 of those gangsters. Look at that, bitch. I leveled up. but I'm still first level because you got to go somewhere to actually get someone to teach you to be a leveled up. Okay, this is the enhancements, the combined enhancements, invented enhancements, and all that jazz. Huh. Hasn't shown up. Weird. Yeah, there's Coyote down there. Coyote. Except now we're going on to a door. Not always the same door. Every time I've done this tutorial, it's been a different door. Defeat enemy. A clue was found. Thank you for saving me, Mr. Everything. Looking for group. That's a little higher. That's a little high level. Find formula, defeat all thugs. Okay. I hear a blinky. Gotta be upstairs. Okay. Got to be where the formula is. Now I could just hit exit. But I'm not going to. I'm going to physically exit. There's Coyote. He wants me to turn in my mission. Nope, we're not going to visit. Don't want on there, huh? Okay, let me see if I knock out a couple of these guys if it starts activating a mission. I've been turned off. Huh. One little punch. Pink. If it, oh, there it is. 100 contaminated. I've got 26. Okay. So it takes a second to come up. I'll leave this up here just to kind of give myself a where do I stand kind of look. Oh, it's horrible. I knock him through the fence? Okay. I'm just picking on these thugs. But they are contaminated. One oscillator. I'm over halfway there. $65. I missed. $76. Where am I at? I'm close. 86. $90? Okay, we're almost there. Maybe I'll be able to go on a team mission when I get out of this. 94. 96. Gotta be 98. These will be the last two. Badge earned. Here we go. We're going to go to the main Atlas Park. Here we are. You have enough experience to level up to level 2. Go see Miss Liberty. I am a helper. Where's the VIP? Oh, I got some other. Okay, there we are. What's this? A dude. Couple of people chilling. And this is Liberty. I think she's the daughter of Statesman. I do believe. Okay, we got a healer going on over here. Train to a new level. Train up. Okay, I get to pick a power. This one is good. Toggles on, you empower your mind, become highly resistant to smashing, lethal, and psychic. Do I want to defend myself, or do I want to have a secondary attack? I think I want to have a secondary attack. Away I go. Hear that? Honking. Who's this? Flame bird. Oh, don't need a caps lock. Caught my eye. All right, so we're moving out. Like we have to go inside. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, I know there's a badge over here, right? There it is. Jonathan St. John Smythe. Available missions. Talk to Parker about zombies. Okay. The badge in here too, right? I'm kind of keeping my eyes over here. Level 2 blaster looking for team. Okay, we're talk to Iris Parker. Okay, here we go. Okay, zombies and Atlas sewers. Stop all that role playing. Oh, wait. Okay, let's get this other blast over here. I now have a rest ability, which I don't need. I don't know if that drains my endurance, but I'm turning it off. All right. Well, I put myself out there on the looking for group. So if somebody sees that, gotta love this sewer. Oh, there is a lot of people down here. I need to reconsider my life choices. Look at that. I died. And again, I did have an inspiration I could have clicked on. Welcome to being a blaster type solo. Oh, what are these? They're not usable by me. Oh, maybe they are. Enhances damage. Talisman. All origins. Reduces in energy costs. That is natural and magic, so I'm going to sell that. Vulnerability. I don't know what that is. I still don't know what that is. I'm going to take this and sell it. There's an Awaken I could buy. I'm going to buy one of those. That means if I get knocked out, I don't have to go to the hospital. I can just wake up. Back in Atlas Park. Back to the sewers. Now, hopefully, the ones I've already knocked out are still knocked out. Yeah, he's damaged. That was a horrible shot. Who's hitting me? The flies? I wonder if I could take advantage of them. Well, one guy jumped up here and said hello. Mission is not over because it doesn't say exit. Ah, there we go. I mean, there we got a rescue. There we go. Now we've rescued him. Don't know what they wanted. I'm glad you came. Yep, me too. And I leveled up. Took a second. Hey, little mini recluse. Who do we got here? We've got a Anea, Minato. Cool cape. Looks a little torn up. And then we got somebody over here. Ms. Cherry. doing some work. Okay, so now I can add a slot. Oh, another slot available. Okay, I'm at 1966. Can't afford a double science, huh? I can afford a half science. But my question is, okay, resist damage or healing. No, set categories. Allowed enhancements. Enhance damage resistance. Enhance heal. I'm thinking damage resistance. This damage. There it goes. Now, wait, what is this? Just tell me where to go. Apparently you got a store too. Take the fight to the Hellions. Defeat 5 Hellions. If this works. Ah, it did. It's now level 3 blaster. Oh, I'm not a blaster, am I? I'm a sentinel. There we go. Okay, Hellions. You guys are Hellions? I keep hitting caps lock. Starting some fires. Okay, I got my 5. Now I'm actually looking at my health. You'll receive your first tip. You guys are back. Let's talk about the zombies. Let's select that task. Yeah, it should say should say return to contact and get your reward or something like that, but I don't see that. Speak with Officer Nelson. Well, I am going to see if I need to talk with this guy down at the bottom. See if I need to learn about, investigate the conference. Wait, okay. As a new hero, you should know about the blah, blah, blah. We just got a tip. Planning a conference, secondary sewer system. Yeah. We'll investigate the conference. It sounds more pressing. And if you notice, my difficulties are all +0, +0, +0 because I'm not, I'm not that good just yet. Okay, defeat the Basilics. Okay, okay. My headset is beeping at me, telling me it's time to plug it in. Maybe we'll do this last mission here, or these last 2 missions or something, and then we'll go, because my headset. I hope you guys are enjoying this City of Heroes like primer. There's too many of them. Okay, it's gonna bring them all. Did I win? No. Taking it slow. Maybe if I pull this down. Get my pet back. Yikes. Okay, nothing in the circle. Thinking, you can stop trying to vomit on me. Rescue the hostage, learn the purpose. Clue found. Headset beep. Wow, this place is a little bit bigger than I expected. Caps lock on. Okay, there we go. Beep beep. It looks like there's a downstairs. I knew it looked like it was going to connect, but I just wanted to fully map my journey. Another beep beep. My headset's warning me. Whoa, that's a big group. Somebody I gotta rescue. How does this saying go? U.S. Marines, we're here to rescue you. Wait. Did I miss something? Okay. I missed something apparently. I was like, what's going on with my controls? If you don't, rescue the hostage. Okay. I think I've defeated all the basilisks, but did I rescue anybody? Alrighty, so we're gonna have to do this again. I'm just gonna keep my eyes open. I didn't go back here, so it looks like I've been everywhere. Uh, hiders. There he is. Rescued him. I even tried running a Mutants and Masterminds role-playing game, and I considered doing it in the City of Heroes universe. I thought that, well, I did. I ran it for a short time. It didn't work out too well. I don't know if it was my players or if it was what it was, but we fought some clockwork. We fought the local thugs. Where am I going? Speak with Officer Nelson. There we go. And then I'm going to go level up. Oh, damn. He's a long ways away. Yes, you can tell us about the more Hellion activity. I'm on it. Leave it to me. Okay, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to go level up. And then we'll log out. My two favorite classes in City Heroes is the tank and the blaster. Sometimes a scrapper. Okay, so we're going to choose a new power set, and it's going to be flight. I'm going to learn how to fly. So now I can take this prestige power. We just get rid of it because I'm going to put flight there. Move from tray. And I don't have to see it. You don't have to see it to believe it. All right. So now if I go, yay. We're going to get this. We're going to get this one. Wait, is it up here? I'm trying to remember where it is. There it is. Yep. White. Awesome. That's the only reason why I play the game, so I can fly around. It's not true, but hey. Alright, so we're going to go inside here. And this is where we're going to log out. Because it matters where you log out. Because the amount of time your character is logged out in a specific area gives you progress towards a day job. So this would be like I'm working inside the government building or something. Okay. I got that one. I thought there was another one. Okay, they must have just moved it. Okay, but this is where we're going to log out. Again, thank you guys for coming out and watching this video. If you want to see more City Heroes, I'd be glad to log in and play some more. If you want to join me, maybe log in with me, let me know and we'll schedule a time that we both can be on and we can team up and fly around and do some stuff. All right, guys, if you need help with City Heroes, log in, let me know. I'll be glad to help you guys out. I've been playing, like I said, I've been playing since at least, I've been playing just on Homecoming apparently for 4.5 years. But I've been playing since 2001 off and on. There was a big period when I think it was 2007, I think. Might have been September 2011 when the servers closed. And then there was a time, 10 years, something like that, maybe not 10, maybe 8 years, that I didn't play any City Heroes because it wasn't available to play. And I was bummed, almost to the point of tears, because I invested a lot of time in City Heroes. But I don't mind restarting, a character like I just did with Mr. Everything. All right, I'll see you in the next one.